Before the earth was formed, before man was made, before there was a universe, God devised a plan. He looked into the future in the hearts of unborn men. He saw their coming rebellion, their disobedience and sin. They would take the love he gave them and the freedom to decide. They would turn their lives against him in disobedience and pride. They seemed bent on destruction, determined to do wrong. But saving sinners from themselves was God's plan all along. I will send a rescuer to do what they can't do, a sacrifice to pay the price to make them clean and new. But only one was qualified to pay this heavy cost, my spotless Son, the Holy One, to die upon the cross. Without hesitation, Jesus stood up from his throne. I want to give my life for them. It is my task alone. In ages past, a plan was formed and sealed by God above, a sacrifice to pay the price. He did it all through love.
It was a year before Christmas. God sent down Gabriel to a virgin named Mary in Nazareth town. God was sending his son to accomplish his plan. God chose you to bear him and raise him to a man. In a dream, God told Joseph what his part would be. Then Caesar Augustus called everyone round to travel back home to their ancestral town. Joseph and Mary, who was expecting the child, traveled day after day through the countryside wild. From Nazareth to Galilee to Bethlehem, for Bethlehem was where they had to go. But in Mary's condition, the pace was slow.
'Twas the night of Christ's birth in Bethlehem town. The inns filled up quickly as travelers came round. Mary was weary and Joseph was worn, and they knew that the baby was soon to be born. The baby was due, and tonight was the night. There were no places to rent, no rooms were in sight. So they went to a stable to set up their camp, while creatures looked on by the light of a lamp. The baby was born, not a regular one, God's gift to the world, Jesus, his only Son.
In the first hours of Christmas, round a fire burning low, sat shepherds who watched as their flocks slept below. Then the sky turned to day from the light from a star, and the singing of angels could be heard from afar. The shepherds fell down in fear of the light, and one angel came close. What a glorious sight! Have no fear, he proclaimed, for I bring you news of great joy. For in the town down below is born to you a Savior King. Go and find and worship the newborn Savior King.
Twas a year after Christmas. The town was quiet and still. 3 kings on camels rode over the hill. They had followed the star they had seen in the sky. They had written for months and now could see why.
They found Mary and Joseph with the child not yet grown. They brought gifts to the king. Okay. Guys, I totally. They found Mary and Joseph with their child not yet grown, and to God's Christmas gift they gave gifts of their own. They gave gold for a king, frankincense for a priest, myrrh for a burial, precious gifts from the east. They bowed to the child who was more than a king. He had come to the earth forgiveness to bring. 2,000 years later, it comes down to you. The question to answer is, what will you do? God gave his gift, his son, in our place. He paid the debt for the whole human race. Will you let him into your heart? Will you call him Lord? Will you follow his prompting? Will you do your part? In a world full of hate and a world full of fear, will you spread his message to those far and near? Hark the herald angels sing, glory to the newborn King. Peace on earth and mercy mild, God and sinners reconciled. Joyful all ye nations cries, join the triumph of the skies. With the angelic host proclaim, Christ is born in Bethlehem. Hark the herald angels sing, glory to the newborn King. Cry the heaven, Prince of Peace, hail the Son of Righteousness. Light and life to all he brings, rich with healing in his wings. Now he lays his glory by, that men no more may die. Born to raise the sons of earth, born to give the second birth. Hark the herald angels sing,